All right, week 3 update. I didn't post last week's update because got busy on Sunday, and by the time Sunday night rolled around, I felt like that video was a little dishonest. I had a binge episode Sunday night, but I'll get more into that a little bit later. The weekly progress. Lost another 3 pounds this week, which total weight loss on the program is now 20 pounds. So good stuff there. I did come down with a sinus infection towards the end of the week. And normally I gain weight when I get sick. I've always gained weight when I get sick. This time I stood pat. I didn't get sick. I didn't gain any weight or anything like that during the illness. It's about run its course now. Sunday, after watching Game of Thrones, after my wife went to bed, wasn't even hungry, wasn't stressed, nothing. I just went to the fridge, got some food. The thing is, the stuff that I got was all stuff that I can have on the diet, just not in the proportions. So at least that much, I didn't deviate too much, aside from one spoonful of macaroni and cheese. I made some homemade macaroni and cheese, and it was the best looking macaroni and cheese I made homemade in a long time. So, yeah, I finally finished that by just grabbing a big spoonful of hummus and forced myself to go to bed. So, from that incident, it cost me like 5 pounds in that one day. I had a little bit of struggle the next day, just dealing with the emotions behind it and things like that. So I deviated a little bit on Monday as well. Not to the category that I would call a binge, but so between those 2 days, it cost me 5 or 6 pounds. But by the end of the week, I still net down 3 from where I was last week. So scale day 256. I am 6 pounds off of being the lowest I've weighed since 2014. So these are good things. Also, Friday, I had 2 trips to the doctor. First one to see a therapist. Therapist to help me deal with body image and help me deal with stress eating and some bad habits that I have revolving around food. I've had therapy in the past to help me deal with anger. You know me well know that I have a temper. Those of you that think that you know me well or knew me well, many of you didn't see it because it was situations like if I was at work or if I was at school. A lot of times I would suppress it. But if I wasn't at one of these places where I had to socially suppress it, you got to see it. Surprise, surprise, that's what got me in trouble. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So I know therapy works. I got that going on. My second trip was to get some antibiotics for sinus infection. And then come back home and go to sleep. So, diet-wise, how close am I following this diet? Week 1, probably 95%. You could probably count an ounce of cheese and 16 almonds on my deviation. Week 2, up until the binge Sunday, I did very good. I still had about 16 almonds. Maybe an extra ounce and a half of cheese or something like that. And some fries. I did sneak a few fries here and there when the kids got food. But yeah, other than that, I've stuck to it. I think I might have gotten a Rice Krispie treat. Week 3 post binge and post Monday's incident, I have had trouble eating everything in the allotted amount that I'm supposed to be eating. But that was dealing with the onset of a sinus infection. Appetite just bottoms out for me. And I've not eaten enough. And the thing is, to stay in ketosis, like this diet is supposed to, you've got to eat. And you've got to eat those amounts to keep your strength up, to keep your energy up, and all that jazz. And I did not hit that mark last week. I didn't eat enough. And dealing with just sinus crap, I did get some jalapeno Cheetos. I limited myself to 15 chips. But I did get some to try to help open me up so I could stinking breathe. Can't stand not being able to breathe, and can't stand not being able to think. Oh, yeah. All in all, things are going good. I'm down 20 pounds. And I didn't gain all of it back when I got sick. Because normally I gain about 10 pounds when I get sick. Cold equals 10 pounds for me, period. End of story. That didn't happen this time. Food-wise, I'm tired of broccoli, so I'm having to change it up. I've been eating a little bit too much broccoli. I don't want to see broccoli for a while, so I'm trying some new stuff. Make some pasta-like stuff for that's basically beets and zucchini that's shredded in the spirals to make pasta noodles, basically. I've got a couple of those things and some stuff like that to kind of change things up. I love Brussels sprouts. I don't eat them enough. I don't eat them as much as I want to. So there's some steamer bags of just steamed Brussels sprouts. They're good. I like them. So got some more of that. And I finally did eat out, and ate out according to the diet. I got a grilled chicken salad from Dairy Queen. A lot of my friends up here that's going to see this, y'all live in the South. Dairy Queen is the place you go for ice cream. You don't go for food. Up here, it's different. You go for food, and ice cream is the bonus. It's completely different. Before I moved north, Dairy Queen was the place I went to when I wanted ice cream. That was it. That was its only purpose. Me and my brother always talked about doing this thing, going to Long John Silver's for the fries, going to Sonic for the drink, going to Dairy Queen for the dessert, and going to like Burger King for the burger, or something like that, or Hardee's for the burger after Hardee's got good again. Something like that, where you get your favorite type of item from each of those restaurants. And it was always Dairy Queen was just ice cream. Well, that's not the case up here. So, all in all, I'm making progress. I'm still heading forward. I'm noticing the difference. To me, my face looks thinner. My wife has noticed my gut. My gut is smaller, but you lose 20 pounds, it's going to be noticeable. And I am 6.1 pound away from being the least I've weighed in coming on 5 years. So, here's the progress.